How's it going, everyone? My name is James Albers. I run Just Details, a mobile detailing company here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm going to go over my brand new Just Details detailing rig. It's an old pest control truck, and yeah, let's get right into it. First, I wanted to talk about the truck. It's a 2019 F-150 extended cab, or I think it's actually a crew cab. So it's got just 2 full doors and then just 2 half doors in the back. I knew I wanted that when I was purchasing the truck because I just knew I wanted some storage in the back there, and that's what I got. I have some drawers I'll show you guys and some other shelving in there. So if we look around or below on this running board here, we have our red, white, and blue stripe. That's just my company colors. I saw another company that was actually a landscaping company in Texas, and I loved the way their trucks looked, so I just kind of copied that. And then here we just have our big logo, Just Details, and then we also have our logo with the Jeep right there. And then this is our scan code. I believe this goes to our Instagram, or actually our website. I honestly can't remember, but I just got this thing wrapped before I even saw the truck. So you open it here, super basic on the inside. I'll put you guys a little closer, you can see. For being a 7 or 8 year old truck here, it's pretty damn clean on the inside. Yeah, when I bought it, it looked brand new. It's pretty basic. It's got Bluetooth. And this truck I didn't mention, but it's right around $14,000 to buy this truck at 120,000 miles. So it was a decent deal. And yeah, I bought it from a dealership. I believe it was at a auction before that, but pretty simple, basic. And then this center console also flips up, so I'm able to have 3 guys in the front here, because I'll show you guys here. This half door opens up. There's no rear seats, so it came like that. I was going to do that anyway, so I thought I don't care about that. So in here, this is just a Harbor Freight. I think this thing was $300. I absolutely love it. I try to keep it pretty organized in here. We've only done like 3 details so far, but I just have some applicator pads, some Scrub Ninjas, some drill brush attachments. We got my brushes, some tools, gloves, thank you stickers, tornadors, extra stuff. Up here are our drying towels, and then we already went through that one, and this one's kind of just extra stuff. Yeah, and then I'll take you guys to the other side. So we have the same design on the other side. Up here, this extra, if you guys can see this extra vacuum isn't normally there, but we currently have just a bunch of stuff in the back. I'll show you that. And then right here, there's a shelving unit. And then we have our vacuum, our A-frame sign right here. This thing's very worth it. If you don't have one of these, you're doing it wrong. This thing's probably paid for itself, I don't even know, 1,000 times, a lot. And then we have our Yeti buckets. That's the one stupid purchase I did this year. I just thought they looked cool. It's a ridiculous purchase. You don't need those, of course. Our steamer's up here, and then just an extra extension cord. So that's all we have back here. All right, here on the back, we got a little bit different part of the wrap. We simplified mobile detailing. That same company from Texas, I should shout them out. I honestly forgot what it's called. I'll figure it out. They had kind of the same block letters like this, and just said, we simplified, something like that. But I kind of stole that as well. I like it. It looks good. Drivers behind me are seeing this. It's just pretty simple. I love that. Same scan code here, and then just our big logo right there. And then, yeah, let's just open this up. So this truck came with this truck cab, or whatever, truck cap. These are like $3,000 on by themselves, so thankfully it came with it. Here on the side, we'll start here. This is kind of just for my employees. This is an explanation of all the chemicals that we use, what dilution it needs, and just as a reminder, if you need it, so you don't have to call me. And then right here we have some specialty stuff like Gentle Snow Foam. And then here we have our sealant. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer just so you can see everything. So We've got stuff like detail spray, we have leather conditioner, our just regular bucket soap here. We got trim shine and glass cleaner all right here. Stored pretty flush right here. It doesn't take much space. I absolutely love that. And then up here we have our two foam cannons. So the thing I like, these are right next to each other. When we're getting ready for an exterior wash, you pull this off. These easily detach, and then you're able to just fill your foam or your foam cannon with what you need. So that's pretty easy. And then we'll go from here. I'll bring you guys closer again. Right here we have our two, I guess, paint sprayers, you could call them. One is for some of our higher packages, have interior plastic protectant, and then there's also tire shine. We also have a bottle of tire shine here along this row. This is just easily drilled in here. We've got our Dark Fury, just a bunch of different chemicals, Carpet Bomber, interior PNS. And then coming on over here, we have our Predator 3600 or 3500 generator. I absolutely love this thing. Last year didn't do a good job of taking care of it, getting it oil changes on time, changing the filters and spark plugs and stuff like that. So that's something I definitely want to change this year, is make sure I've taken care of it. I had a guy come do that for me and he said this thing should have burned up, so I got lucky. And then here, this is our Tornador air reel, and then our air compressors right behind it. These are super locked in there. I don't know what those bolts are called, but then I just kind of use a series of knots to tie them down pretty tight. And then we have our pressure washer reel. I love this new one. I don't remember what company this is. I really like this one. And then we have our remote, so we can turn on anything that we want. We can turn those both on just from here, so you don't have to crawl back in the back there. And then along this side, we just have some other chemicals and stuff like that. It's pretty basic. And then up here, we have our package reference guide for my guys. They don't have to be calling me all the time. And yeah, that's it. Moving on to the side here. First, I'll talk about the outside. Obviously, gas cap, just details outside. That's our website. And then our number that you can call. I wasn't gonna put my number on there. I didn't put my number on my 6x8 enclosed trailer. Our other crew uses that, just because I don't want a bunch of people blowing up my phone. I'd rather send them to our website. Just a good funnel. But we put it here anyway. A lot of people need to just ask specialty questions that they wouldn't be able to find on the website. So I just put it on there. Here we have a ton of storage. It's not completely full yet. I mean, I just got this thing last week. I got the truck wrapped before I even saw it, and then built it out in the last 3 days. So this will be full of stuff. I'll bring you guys over here. This will be full of a bunch of stuff. Stuff for like goodie baskets that we make for our customers after each detail. We have our drill here with a drill battery. We just got some extra extension cords to do WD-40 who doesn't need that. And then we have just our regular blue towels. Absolutely love this truck. It actually has more shelving space than my entire trailer does. And let me know if you guys want me to do a video on that, because I can definitely do that. So right here we have our 57-gallon water tank. It's basically just ratchet strapped down to the ground. This tank did not come with this, so I had to buy that separate and put it on there, but it works great. And then that's our EcoFlow. We actually use the EcoFlow and our generator. We kind of just mix it up. So this normally takes, or this is what we did today, was 2 vacuums were running on this, and then our air compressor and pressure washer were on there. Kind of just splits up the power, and they're not going to get bogged down. So that's awesome. This EcoFlow has been working pretty well so far. And then if we come down here, our water comes here, there, and then there's a quick connect down to here, and I just have it tied down pretty tight, so this thing's not going anywhere, as well as our California Air Tools air compressor. This thing is ridiculous. If you don't have one and you're a detailer, you should get one. I used to have, I don't know, a regular Lowe's brand air compressor. It was so loud. This thing is insanely quiet, and I highly recommend. So yeah, it's pretty basic back here. That's kind of on purpose, just because I like it that way. We have plenty of space here as well. All right, moving on to this side. It's basically the same thing on this side. Oh, I got a leaf in there. We've got 5-pound bag of mints. There's not a ton of stuff here. I don't want to fill it up with stuff that I don't actually need. So just basically keeping it simple for now. We have a 5-pound bag of mints for our customers and their little goodie baskets. We have an extra foam cannon. We got some extra Rag Company Tornadors. And then here we've got some marketing materials. These are really important. So first, we have this little flyer. I used to just explain to all my customers after we detail their vehicle what our monthly maintenance plan was, and I don't know how much it was. It's kind of a pain in the butt to have to explain that every time. So now I just made these. It basically just says the value. It's our bronze package, but they get it for $165 a month. And why choose our monthly plan? Save $110 a month, never falls behind, protects resale value, and next appointment is booked every time we meet. These have been great, and yeah, I highly recommend these as well. And then our door hangers, all designed by my mom. She's fantastic. She does all this. This is just my logo. We just detail our neighbor's vehicle, kind of just explains our company's history, and then explains how I started the company. Some pictures down here, a nice 5-star review, and then you can just book today on that scan code. So these are awesome too. I just have my guys put 10 or so out every time we do detail, and these help just keep having business coming in, and those have been awesome. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I'd be happy to talk or go through a deeper explanation of this entire vehicle and how I went about buying it and financing it. And then also I have a 6x8 enclosed trailer that I'd love to walk through as well. So just let me know how you like this video, and I'd appreciate any comments. Thanks.